Excel is most commonly used for entering data into worksheets. This worksheet, called dataEntry, is blank right now, but we will enter some data covering 6 months. It could be that we're starting up a small business, or it may represent some work we're doing at the office. Now we can zoom in here to make things a bit more clearer. So there's a zoom slider button in the bottom right hand corner, and we can zoom in about 200% or so, and then you can make changes anytime you want. So we'll begin by entering some data here. So some basic ideas about how Excel manages information. So let's type sales. To complete an entry, you can press Enter or any of the arrow keys, or Tab. If you press Tab, the active cell will move to the right into B2. We want to put data in below it, so just press Enter. So now the reason this is left aligned is because it's text. In Excel, when you enter non-numerical data, it will automatically get aligned to the left of the cell. You can change it later if you wish, just by changing the formatting. We'll type expenses next, and the text entry automatically gets left aligned. You may want to change a cell, so you may want to use the word overhead instead of expenses. So instead of deleting the word, we can type over it and press Enter. So we replace the word simply by typing over the information. We can edit a cell. You might want to take out the S in profits. So rather than retyping the word, there are a couple of different ways to edit. You can click on a cell and then click in the formula bar, using backspace or delete to get rid of characters like that. You can also double click in a cell. So you could also double click near where the change needs to be made. You'll tend to use editing more when you have longer entries. So I'll enter some numbers here and deliberately make some mistakes. Now I have caps lock on and I'm not paying much attention to the keyboard. So I'll type 1, 2, and I want to type 0, and then I'll press Tab to move right. Then I'll type 160, and this I've typed correctly. So when I press Tab, it inputs the information, but it's easy to see there is a difference. You can see an O here and a 0 in column C. Excel says that if it's not all numbers, then it's text, so it aligns it on the left of the cell. Numbers are aligned on the right, and we'll type in some more by pressing the tab to move right. So I'll type in some more numbers. Then we return to this row and type in some more numbers, 100, 130, etc. So remember, numbers are aligned on the right and text on the left. We can use formatting techniques to make changes like adding dollar signs and commas, etc. But the basic data entry concepts are here, and whenever you want to change a cell, you just edit by double clicking or type over the entry to replace it.